Healthier Together, sponsored by Regents Blue Cross Blue Shield of Oregon.
If you've ever felt down and out, then noticed you were having health issues, there could be a reason for that. In this week's Healthier Together, as Deidre Johnson reports, doctors say there is a direct link between your mental and physical health.
More and more, doctors are noticing a connection between your mental health and your physical well-being.
They're interdependent, and increasingly over the past several years, there's been an appreciation that the head actually is connected to the body and that the brain and the mind are just as important as any other organ system.
For example, depression and anxiety can cause mental and physical health problems.
It can affect sleep, it can affect appetite, it can cause gastrointestinal challenges and problems.
The connection is so strong, doctors are now screening for those health conditions as part of preventative care.
The U.S. Preventative Task Force that in 2016 began recommending universal screening for depression in adults, and then more recently has recommended universal screening of anxiety for school-aged children and adolescents.
In fact, recent studies found at least 50% of doctor visits are impacted by psychological or behavioral health components. If you have diabetes, you have a 2 to 3 times increased risk of having depression. There are ways to help you stay mentally and physically strong.
It's just establishing a good sleep pattern where you have a good routine, getting enough sleep, where you're eating well, really trying to minimize those processed foods.
Even taking a walk outside can make a difference.
Really just getting out for a 15 or 20-minute walk, especially if the weather's nice. There's been research that shows being in nature and in the wilderness can be helpful in healing and help you manage your stress.
Seeking professional help can also provide you with the tools to keep your mind and body healthy.
Maybe a lab test to help clarify things, maybe some talk therapy. Sometimes medications are appropriate, but they can also be a partner to help you engage in some lifestyle changes.
That was Deidre Johnson reporting. You can see all of our Healthier Together stories right now at kgw.com/healthier together.